is to make AI your best friend. If you can't beat AI, you join AI, essentially. What is up, guys? If you are new here, my name is Jennifer. I am a full-time data analyst slash full-time IT baddie. In this channel, we do all things tech related, from vlogs, advice, you name it. So if you like what you hear and see, don't forget to click subscribe, share, and do all of the nice things as I get into today's lesson. Guys, so for today's topic, I really do think that this topic is very important because I see a lot of people getting afraid of AI and thinking that AI is going to take their jobs. What I want you to do, if you learn nothing from this video, is to make AI your best friend. If you can't beat AI, you join AI, essentially. And the reason why I'm going to put emphasis on you needing to look at courses from Udemy, free courses wherever you can. Like literally you could look at YouTube, Udemy, DataCamp, like a lot of these courses, even Coursera, I believe. A lot of these platforms are actually pushing courses that can teach you how to use AI to optimize your work. And the reason why I think that this is going to be so important is because even in my daily work, I actually get to see that a lot of these companies need you to know how to use AI to make your work faster or more efficient. So I feel like you will give yourself a competitive edge if you understand how to use AI. Even though like me, you may not have experience in tech, if you're using it and practicing as you're trying to break into tech, please also make emphasis on learning how to use AI so that it can become your best friend. So you might be asking, but Jennifer, what the heck do you mean by using AI to optimize my work? So guys, a lot of you may not be in tech yet. You might be still using projects, or you might still be students, right? So a good way for you to practice is when you're creating a project. For example, let's say that you're collecting the data, then you're analyzing it in Excel, and then you want to present a dashboard. That whole documentation process, make sure that you document it and use AI to refine your documentation. Literally, that is going to be one of those cases that you're going to use when you get to the workspace so that you can optimize your work, because documentation takes a lot of time when you have to type and do a lot of things. So if AI can make your documentation more efficient, make sure to put that on your CV. Make sure that you're practicing that, because that's going to be a part of your daily job, even with code. So if you've written a piece of code and you're not too sure that it was written correctly, or it may have been formatted in a different way and you want it to be formatted differently, use AI as well, because those are going to be a lot of instances that are going to come back in your daily work when you work in the real tech world, that can show that, oh, okay, you do know how to use AI to make sure that your work is faster. And I do think that it is important for you to get this edge, because a lot of companies, like I've mentioned previously, are trying to jump on the AI bandwagon to make sure that they make their work as efficient as possible. So if you can incorporate this into your day-to-day when you're trying to break into tech, this could give you a competitive edge. And I do feel like this video is particularly important because then you will be able to see the limitations that AI has, especially the free AI versions that you guys use, probably ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Claude. So you'll be able to see the limitations firsthand, to see that AI isn't as advanced yet to actually do a lot of automation of tasks, to take over data analytics or data engineering or a lot of these IT roles as we speak. Because if you do the practical examples yourself of throwing in the code so that it can get refined, you will actually see sometimes that ChatGPT can make mistakes and actually ruin your code, or can sometimes not document processes properly. So it can also alleviate that fear that you might think that, oh, AI is going to take over. Like, we still have a long way to go, in my opinion. We still have a long way to go, especially in Africa. And I do feel like if you just practically get through this process of teaching yourself how to use AI, not only are you giving yourself a competitive edge, but you'll also see that, hey, AI is not as advanced as I thought it was, and I'm good to go, and I still have a chance to break into tech. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna keep this relatively short. This one I just really wanted to push out there. I know that I haven't been here in a while. I do apologize. I was going through a lot, but we're back. Okay, we're back. And please do not forget, your homework is to like, share, subscribe, and do all of the nice things here and on TikTok, because I'm shadow banned, by the way. And I'll see you in the next lesson.